Do I look fat? Does my hair
Like a
look crazy?
cow.
Thanks. It looks like you're not in it.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
This is a wide angle lens. so
It's
I got
good
it.
up this way. We're
Yeah.
probably about even. I'm probably taller than you. That's never gonna happen
That's
again.
funny. I think
Okay.
I'm recording.
Maybe you should check.
I'm gonna check. Yes.
Okay. Ready? Hi everybody.
Hi everybody,
I'm Mrs. Rhodes.
and I'm Mr. Rhodes.
And together we're
Rhodes on the Road.
Today we're gonna show, today we
Give it a second. Break. So, give it like 2 seconds, 3
okay,
seconds.
stop talking. So we were asked to show our top 5 favorite and worst Walmarts. We're gonna do a take on that, I guess. And we're gonna just do our top 5 favorite free campsites and then the worst ones,
Yeah, our least favorites,
the bad ones.
for whatever reason. We'll find out.
Okay. Which one should we start with? Bad or good?
Let's talk about, just lead with the good. That's a
Lead with
common
the good.
tactic, right?
They're not in any specific order. They're just our favorite, period. And
Yeah, because you travel the United States. How can you compare mountains to a beach? How can you
Yeah.
compare the wilderness of Lake Country,
They're all-
Minnesota to
they're also beautiful and different. There's no way to put them in order.
the desert Badlands? Like, they're not comparable. They're just all awesome in their own way.
I feel like something's biting me. So let's start with the beach in Oregon.
Oh my
My
God.
God.
Yeah, I mean,
One of the reasons we wanted to stay there was because Adam mostly wanted to see a sunset on the beach because
on the Pacific Ocean.
we've always
because-
seen sunrises, never sunset. So this was a must do, and I'm glad we did it.
Absolutely. I mean, first off, if you haven't quite gathered why this place was awesome, free camping on the beach in Oregon.
You
With-
could pull your car up. Our car, I tried. It sucked. So we didn't do that, but
We just parked and walked out to a campsite. Our car wasn't enjoying the sand.
yeah. I think this is the one that our parents or family was most jealous of
Yeah,
for some reason
yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily justified. They should be jealous of everything.
that we did
Yeah.
all the time, always.
Yeah.
Next one, the Tetons.
Yeah, so the Tetons, one of the most gorgeous mountain ranges in the United States.
Yep.
Lovely, they just have lovely, tracts of land.
This was, again, all these are free. I don't know if that was said.
Yes, free.
Free, okay?
Free, we don't pay for camping.
We got there late at night and got a campsite, but the next morning we got up early and stole a really good one.
We didn't
as
steal
you can
it.
see.
We just went
Look
there.
at that view. Look at that view. I mean, it seriously, I will say,
The sun sets behind the Tetons.
and you see it all. Just all
we
of
witnessed storms
it. Yeah,
roll
there was
over
a
the
storm,
Tetons.
wasn't there? There was
yeah.
kind of a storm. But I will say that people are crappy people, and there were tons of trash that I had to pick up.
This happens.
So,
This happens at free campsites. People tend to not respect.
come on, people.
I don't know. Most people probably do respect it, but
There are those few that try to ruin it for everyone.
yes,
But anyway,
jerks are just throw their trash on the ground or
you might face that.
dirty toilet paper somewhere. That's gross.
Beer bottles mostly.
Gross.
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 Okay, next one. Sawtooth Mountains in Idaho.
Yeah.
Go.
So this is kind of right outside of Ketchum, Idaho, which is a ski town. Cool little ski town. Great coffee shop. Whatever. Anyway, but this campsite is provided in the Sawtooth National Recreation Area
For free.
for free. These campsites, and they're designated, but they're free, and they're first come first serve. So
We had a lot of people want this site. Like,
Yeah.
you can't see it. It goes kind of down from the road, and it has like a number. I think it was 2.
2. I think it was campsite 2.
And people kept pulling in and backing out because apparently that was their site that they always come to,
Yeah,
and we stole it.
And for good reason. It's right beside.
Hold on.
Anyway, and
Okay.
for good reason, people wanted it because it's
Firing?
Yeah, there's firing. I think that's probably provided at all the sites.
But it was great.
Yeah, a fire ring. It's right beside the water, a stream.
It had the perfect flat spot for your tent with like a nice canopy.
Yeah, and soft bed of
trees.
needles to lay on.
And I think it was big enough that if you had not maybe an RV, but a camper
Camper
it would
van
fit.
or something. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. And also, you got some beautiful views of mountains as the sun set and hit those. I mean,
Next one, I spit. Lizard Head Pass in Colorado. This was mostly on there for me. I don't know. It was one of my
no,
favorites.
I liked it a lot too.
It got really cold there. I think it was the first time we saw snow the whole time, and it was right before we wrecked.
It was the first time we saw
Babe the Big
snow
Blue Ox,
falling
that's what
on
we'll
us.
Yes.
Not first time we saw snow. There's snow.
Obviously, there's
All over the
footage
place.
of me in snow. But the first time it snowed, it got really cold. But we really camped right under the mountain, wouldn't you say? Kind
Yeah,
of?
I mean, we were camping above 10,000 feet. So we were in the San Juan Mountains. Like, this is no joke. And it's about, I don't know, 20 minutes from Telluride.
Yeah. And it doesn't have a bathroom. None of these, I think, have so far.
It had a bathroom. At
Well,
Lizard
it
Head
did,
Pass. You had to
across the
go
street.
up. There's a little, like, I don't know what you
It
call
was
it.
kind of like a
visitor.
pull-off visitor
Yeah, because
center.
they have information on Lizard Head Pass and the railroad that went through and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bathroom there. So if you really have a problem with, going in nature,
It's cleaner that way.
yeah.
Anyway.
But anyway, it's a great little, I guess, sheep farmers bring
They
their
aren't designated.
flocks up.
to
graze in the summer.
There were no fire rings or anything like that. It was kind of muddy when we went, but that's just
It was just because there was a lot of rain and
Rain and
melting snow, because we were there in the fall.
But anyway,
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Number 5, Washington, period. Exclamation point.
Yeah, Washington is a free camper's paradise.
Tips though, you should get, it's worth it, the Washington Parks Pass,
Yeah, the State Park Pass.
will get you free camping as well as the national parks.
Yeah.
What
that's
is it
Like
called?
if you get the national parks Freedom Pass or America the Beautiful, depending on how old you are and your, status of disability, you can get different packages.
But that will get you free campsites.
That'll get
as
you
well.
free campsites at in national forests. And I mean, seriously, if you think of, okay, so Olympic National Park, you
Stayed
want to
there
see
for free.
the rainforests. Well, we were camping in the rainforest for a long time before we even went to the park. So when we got there,
And slugs. That's a negative. That's a negative of that part. Just big banana slugs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
but yeah, your passes will get you a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess maybe they're technically not free campsites, though there are free campsites. But there's
But really, if you're gonna go to the state parks and the national parks anyway, it really makes it free. I mean,
yeah, it pays for itself really quickly, because I mean, you think the cost of the state park pass was something like $30 for a year.
yeah.
You're
We
hard,
stayed there for
you're
about
hard
a few
pressed
weeks.
to find just tent camping sites at a
that
campground
price.
for $20
Yeah.
for a night. So
Really, it's free.
yeah,
What was the one that we stayed at in the excuse me, in the
burping.
it was by gosh. Okay. It was by the water with the mouse. That got
Okay,
in the
that
car.
was in the
Where
North
that?
Cascades.
North Cascades. Stayed for free.
Yeah,
It had a picnic table and everything. Again,
Sort
no
of.
bathroom, but
sort of on the way up to Cascade Pass.
anyway, Washington.
Cool.
Oh, I was looking
It's cool.
over there.
It's beautiful. Yeah, you can.
I'm like, what's over
Look at the
here,
screen.
Ada? So that's our top 5. We do have an honorable mention, Badlands. As you could see, it's not in our top 5. If we could give more, we would. But it's special because it was our first real
Oh my
campsite.
gosh. It was.
It was our first real campsite after the mosquito fiasco.
Yeah, it was the first time that the trip really was
Felt-
going our way
Yeah.
and felt like how we envisioned it.
Yeah.
Definitely not the last time, but the first time.
I will say it was really hard to narrow it down to our top 5 best because even the bad ones we stayed at weren't horrible
No, and they were free.
and they were free. So it was like, I can handle this for a night or two, you know.
Yeah. To make it onto our worst list, it really had to do something special. And by that, it meant that we couldn't stay there at all for some reason.
Okay.
If you want to know how to get to some of these incredible places yourself, head on over to the blog.
If you like this video, watch our other ones. Please like it, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks!